All right, welcome back to the programs. Now, stalled projects scattered across the country are a major setback in devolved governance as the country marks 10 years of devolution. Some of these projects have taken too long to be completed, while some were simply neglected by successors of governors who left office. Now, these projects worth billions of shillings are proving to be amongst the major hurdles in the development of devolved units and a wake-up call to the oversight bodies to keep track of ongoing projects to avert losses of millions of shillings. And TV's Milita Oletenges reports.
Construction works began at the Ngong Stadium in Kajiado County in 2015, commissioned by the then Governor David Nkedienye and touted to be a game changer in the country's athletics. A world-class sports complex that would cost the county 200 million shillings.
That those who train here have done very well in the past. The likes of Paul Tergat and others have trained in Ngong. Now we are making a wonderful place for all the athletes. They will come and train here, and we want to be a world-class stadium that is going to train champions.
Despite the fact that the high-altitude Ngong Hills is a perfect training ground for athletes, the completion of the Ngong Stadium remains a pipe dream 8 years later. The current governor of Kajiado, Joseph Olelenku, is on record stating that the project has stalled due to audit queries in the previous regime.
We had promised that we will deliver the Ngong Stadium, but along the way we found there was an audit query. My predecessor, Dr. Nkedienye, the stadium was to cost about 200 million. And when we went into doing the real work for the Ngong Stadium, we found out that the full amount was paid for a stadium that is non-existent.
The Auditor General has since queried the status of the stalled project, but no action has been taken by the relevant authorities. In Western Kenya, Bungoma County, the stalled construction of the 45-kilometer Misiku Brigadier Road that has been under construction since the year 2016 remains a puzzle as the construction drags on. The road was supposed to be built through a partnership between the national government and the county government of Bungoma at an estimated cost of 1.3 billion shillings.
Kwa hii barabara hata mtu wa pikipiki peke yake kutoka Msioko mpaka Ndivisi hawezi fika huko. Utapata customer mwenye amebeba anapitia kwa miguu na pikipiki hata bila wanasukuma tunaiendi tena hivyo.
Tembei kwa sababu ya njia mbovu. Hii barabara yetu imetusumbua sana. Sasa sisi wakaaji wana Marambi tunaona ni shida.
Construction of the road started when Governor Kenneth Lusaka was in office before serving as the Speaker of the Senate. Lusaka was succeeded by Wycliffe Wangamati. He has returned to find the same sad state of affairs.
Hiyo barabara imekuwa kama kisingimkuti sasa. Lakini pia tumejadiliana hata wiki jana tumekuwa na waziri wa barabara Murkomen. Na tunarecommend kuna yule mwenye amepewa hiyo kandarasi kutoka Misifu. Chinese amelipwa lakini amekuwa mzembe kabisa. Tunasema ikiwezekana aweze kutolewa tupate contractor mwingine ambaye ataendeleza hiyo kazi.
The stalling of the road shows lack of continuity of projects from one governor to the other. In the neighboring Trans Nzoia County, the Trans Nzoia Teaching and Referral Hospital, which has cost more than 1 billion shillings in taxpayers' money, had stalled for 8 years. The 400-bed capacity hospital faces audit queries. The facility has recently been handed over to the county government by the contractor, but is yet to be fully operational. From the west to the north, this is Wajir North constituency in Wajir County, a region that was marginalized before the devolved units and is still trying to catch up with the rest of the country. Lisayu Dispensary serves the population in Lisayu and neighboring villages. A maternity wing was built here, but is yet to be operationalized. It is now a white elephant project. Challenges of access to healthcare abound here, a narrative that weighs heavy on the locals.
Hospitali ya serikali amekuwa empty. Hasa yetu ingine mimi mabana jua. Hata mtu ukisikia nini kibindu tunatimbisha anga tukorondile. Hospitali ya nyawe ya kama chemistry.
Access to clean water is also a challenge. This rock catchment on top of a hill is the main source of water for locals around here. The water trickles down to the dam below for animal consumption, but according to locals, this green pool of water is safer for human consumption. The county is mandated to provide water and sanitation service, which includes clean water supply, but that is only a dream here.
How do we improve forest cover in Kenya's ASALs, where water for life is very scarce? How do you get water for trees when water is not available for life?
While many counties continue to make strides in implementing the devolved functions, the functions go hand in hand with building infrastructure such as roads to enable accessibility to the far-flung areas. This road that was washed away by flash floods from Korondile to Bute in Wajir cripples movement in the region when it rains. While every county has its own unique challenges, the stalling of projects over an extended period of time beats the very essence of devolution, denying locals the opportunity to access very much needed services, devoid of prosecuting those suspected of swindling monies from the projects. Melita Olitenges, NTV.
Thanks, Melita, for that. And to other stories.